welcome back to another video. If you can hear, well, you probably can hear. I've been sick for a few days. Um, I feel fine now, even though it doesn't sound like it. It's just whenever I get sick, I get really swollen, and then it doesn't leave until like a really long time after. So even though I feel okay now, it's still there. I hope it's not too annoying. But today I'm gonna do a training video where I'm gonna talk and answer some questions that you guys sent in via my Instagram. I put up a story where I ask people to send in topics or questions. So I have quite a few here that I can go through while I level my new pony. So yeah, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but it can be something to put in the background if you are in the middle of something else, or maybe you level yourself, you can listen to this, or you can watch it still, of course. But I know a lot of people like this kind of video, so they have something to listen to. So anyway, I guess we get started. I'm really sad that Josh is not here, but he's coming back soon. I always like to start in Moorland because I feel like it's the fastest to start here. I don't know. Like, you can do a lot of competitions really fast. And don't have to run that far to get to the next one, so it's really convenient. I also apologize for you hearing my keyboard. I know it's loud, and honestly, I should get another one, but I really like this one. So I hope it's not too annoying. I try to not press the keys too loud. I also usually don't play with music or sound, but I don't know if it's better like this or not. Okay, there, I turned it off because that's how I usually play, and I get kind of annoyed with the sounds otherwise. I'm gonna put some music in the video though, so it's not completely silent. Anyway, let's start with the first question. The first question is from Nova Stillwater. She's from my club actually, so hi. She asked, what do you think about the new horses and pets? I really like them. This is probably the first time, well, actually no. The Halloween horses, I really like both of them, but I only got wood here. But these ones is also like, other than the Halloween horses, these are the only ones where I actually like both variations a lot. I haven't bought one yet, but I'm definitely gonna buy Umbra, the dark one. I'm not gonna get the lighter one, even though I really like her non-magical coat. I just, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of the magical coat. It's still nice, it's just, I don't like it enough to wanna spend 950 star coins on it. The pets I also really like. I think they're really cool. My favorite is the fox. I would get one if they weren't so expensive. Like, I get that it's a limited thing. It's just I like almost never use my pets. And I always end up buying them because I think they're cute, but then I end up never using them. So this time I really restrained myself from buying one. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if they were cheaper, I would buy them. So I like the design, and I just don't like the price. Let me see if I can read and run at the same time. The next question is from Willow. Wait, I can't do this. Let me finish first. Okay. The next question is from Willow Opalford. And she asks, what is the color of your toothbrush? That is a very good question. Right now, I think it's purple, if I remember correctly. I swap toothbrush a lot, because I have a tendency to brush my teeth way too hard, so then the little strands get like destroyed, and then it doesn't work as well anymore. So yeah, it's purple. Tanja, wait, let me say this correctly. Underscore Tanja underscore loves underscore food underscore. Tanya loves food. Oh, she asked, what do you think about SSO adding the Marvari? The Marvari is like probably the #1 breed that I want in the game. There are a lot of breeds that would be amazing to have in the game, but whenever they have these questions where they're like, which breed do you want to see next? I always say Marvari or a Welsh Cub. I just think Welsh Cubs are really, really pretty, and I always had a fascination for Marvari. Ever since I had this big book as a kid with like a bunch of horse breeds in it. I don't know how many horse breeds, but it was like most of the like well-known ones. And one of them was Marvari, and up until then I didn't know the breed existed. But like this was years ago, like I went to middle school or something probably. And I just thought it was so cool that their ears were going inwards. Like I thought it was such a unique trait, and ever since then I've had a fascination for them. And I just think it would be really cool to have them in the game. I think they would probably look a lot like the occultique, but with different ears, obviously, and like I don't know what else they would do different. Although they would have definitely some other colors because the Marvari has different types of colors. It's, if I remember correctly, it can have like Tobiano and stuff, I think. I might be wrong actually, but I just remember them being able to have really colorful colors. Well, Akeltique is more like the Carmelo and Perlino and stuff like that, light colors, I think. Anyway, yes, please add the Marvari SSO. Next question is from Athena Dark Rider, also someone from my club, so thank you for the questions. First question she sent in is, what is the worst thing about having many followers? Ooh, that is an interesting question actually. I did not expect that. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, I have an Instagram, but it's an SSO Instagram. I only post about SSO. I post pictures and memes and stuff. That's why I don't really advertise it on my YouTube unless I do SSO video. I have 2.6 followers now. I don't even know how I got that many. I guess people like my memes. The worst thing, I don't know if there's a, like, I mean, obviously there's bad things to everything, but I don't know what specifically I think. Oh no, I pressed too early because I was distracted. Let me wait for the rabbit. Okay. The worst thing. I don't know. I guess the worst thing is that when you have that many followers and you don't get as many like likes or comments or whatever, but especially likes on something, you feel really bad because you're like, okay, why am I not getting enough likes? Like, why are people not liking anymore? I like when you have less followers, you kind of expect to not have that much, I guess, or at least I did. So that whenever I would get a pic with like 20 plus likes, I would be like, oh my god, yay, I got a lot of likes. And now it's like, if I have a post that doesn't get above 200 likes, I don't really care. It's more like, I'm like, okay, why didn't I get this many likes? What happened? Like, I just think about it way more. And the bigger, like, the more followers you get, the more that bar gets higher and you expect more likes. So, I don't know. I guess that's the worst thing, that you, in a way, it's like harder to be satisfied sometimes, and you might put too much pressure and expectation on yourself, and I also feel a bigger responsibility to actually post when I have that many followers. But I mean, this makes it sound super bad, so I just want to explain that I'm super happy that I have that many followers, and I am not gonna complain about it. I'm not complaining at all. I was just trying to think of any negative effects you can have that many followers. So, yeah. Next question is from the same person. Are you good at drawing? No, not really. I can kind of draw some things, but I would not say I'm good. I'm decent at certain things. I can't draw humans for shit. I can. I'm kind of good at drawing like eyes. Uh, I like drawing sunsets. That's like one of my big favorites since I was a kid. But ice is probably the main thing that I practice a lot and I can actually do really well. But other than that, no, I wouldn't say so. Next question. Most hated Disney movie? That's hard. There's no Disney movie I hate. That's a really strong word. Most disliked Disney movie, however, I mean, it's still hard. Like, there are so many Disney movies. There are probably worse movies that I just can't think of. Wait, I'm trying to think what movies there are. Because I was gonna say one of the worst ones for me is Frozen, which is a very unpopular opinion. And I just wanna emphasize, I don't know how to say it, that I don't actually think it's a bad movie. It's just when I watched it, it took months for me to watch it. And I had such high expectations because everyone was so hyped about it. They were like, oh my god, this is such a good movie. This is the best movie ever. And stuff like that. So when I watched it, I was like, oh my god, I'm expecting like a really good movie. And then I was just kind of disappointed with how simple or like short the story was. Like I don't know. I just thought it was a bit of a weird story. She goes out of the whatever castle area where she lives. She makes her own castle. They try to get her, and she's like, no. And then there's winter all over the country. And then she's a prisoner, and then at last she saves her sister, and or like I don't know. I just thought it was not the best story, I guess. Like it could have been more interesting. But maybe that's just me because I think it's just because I had high expectations, and I still really like the message of the movie. I love that they didn't have a hero or anything, and that it was actually like the sister saving her sister and nothing else. That's a really good message. There are probably these new movies who I dislike more than Frozen. It's just I can't think of them right now at the top of my head. Please don't be offended. I still like Frozen. It's just not my favorite. Next question. Unpopular opinion about SSO. Ooh boy. I don't know. What's an unpopular opinion? I don't. I definitely do have some unpopular opinions, I guess, but I guess one unpopular opinion would be that new SSO is way better than old SSO. But you gotta keep in mind that I have only been playing since last year, and before that I tried the game 2 times, like when it just came out, and I only played the free part. And I have played the Star Stable games, so I know what's like the old animations and stuff. But I didn't really play the game fully when it was the old version. But I've seen some of the updates in the areas and the horses, and I just think the game is looking way nicer, and they're doing really needed updates. Definitely there could be still improvement. But in general, I think I don't know, I used to think like I like improvements. Like I don't miss any of the old things really. Like I love when they update areas. I love when they update the races. I rarely look back and think, oh, I wish they hadn't changed this. There are a few things, but I can think of them right now. I guess that would be an unpopular opinion. That and like that I hate the American quarter model. Which I know a few people do, but I know the people who have played for a long time and use it as the racehorse. Like it's popular in that way. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a simple human. I'm easy to satisfy. Okay. Now it's time for a new question, and now it's from someone else. It's from Linnea Pretty Girl is the name. By the way, all these names, it's from Instagram. So if you wanna search for the people who answer the questions, that's where you look. Linnea Pretty Girl asks, how are you? Thanks for asking. That's very sweet of you. I am fine. Uh, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm just a bit sick still. But not that much. Overall, I'm fine. I'm happy it's Friday. Even though I do online studies. Not because of the whole corona thing. I've been doing online studies the whole spring. So it doesn't change anything for me. I still try to do it on the weekdays and keep my weekends free. But yeah, I'm fine. Then she also asks, what is friendship for you? That's a good question. That's a hard question. Friendship for me is someone who you can rely on, someone who you can trust. Like the main thing for me is trust. I just think that's really important. I want to know that I can trust this person. Like, you shouldn't give out passwords to people. But I just want to make a point that to me, I want to feel like I trust a friend enough that I could give them my password. And if not, I don't really consider them close enough as a friend. Like, I am the kind of person who has only a few friends, but they're really close usually. So yeah, friendship is a person you can turn to and be yourself with and laugh with, and they won't judge you. And if they judge you, it's not to be mean, it's because they think you might have done something wrong, and then they will not be afraid to tell you that you might have done something wrong. But they're still there for you, and they won't change their opinion of you because of something like that. But mainly for me, it's just the whole trust thing. Yeah. She also asks, let me take this first. What is the most beautiful place you ever seen? Oh God. I think the most beautiful place I've ever seen is this place I would go to for riding camp every summer. Not every summer, but I did it for 6 summers. And it's like out in the forest. It's like, I don't know, it's a really unique place. Like there's no like house anything nearby. It's only that place and then a bunch of forest, and it's right next to a lake. And when you're there in the summer, the sunset is so beautiful, and sometimes the horses would be in a pasture right next to the cabin, and you would look out, you would see the horses grazing, and then there would be the sunset, and it would be this beautiful, beautiful light. And we would also do this sunset ride where we all went bareback, and we went into the forest nearby and watched as the sun was setting. And we would go to the lake and like bait and like swim and grill some sausage and stuff like that. And yeah, that's the most beautiful place I've ever seen, probably. I really miss it. Okay. Wait. Next question. This person doesn't want me to say their name, so I respect that. Black or brown tack? Definitely black. I like black. I wear way too much black, both IRL and in the game. I don't mind the brown tack. It's nice sometimes for variety. I also like the walnut or no, is it walnut? No, it's not. That's the brown one. Maybe it's ebony. They're like orange, like one. I like those too. Uh, for specific horses and specific outfits. But in general, I always go for the black tack because I don't know. I just think it looks better. And the same person also asks, what horse coat do you have more in your home stable? Great question. Let me think real quick if it is what I think it is. Yeah, it's definitely gray, which is a bit surprising because I am in love with black horses, and one would think that would be the main coat I would have. But it is gray actually. I have way too many gray horses, and I'm kind of sad that I don't have more colors, but I'm trying to buy more of other colors. But if not gray, it would be black. But most of them are gray. Sabri underscore dot underscore SSO asks, or wait, they didn't ask. Well, they said I should talk about the new horse of soul riding. Right. I love that horse. I have ever since I saw the concept art. I think it's super cute. It's not like my favorite horse in the game or anything, but considering it's a horse we get for free, I think it's super beautiful. And I really like that it is it has a specific mane style, and it has kind of like the North Swedish body, and I really like how they look. So I really like it, and I look forward to getting it. The only sad thing is, I guess everyone gets the same horse. It would be a bit fun if you had like two different variations or something and you got to choose which one you wanted. But I understand why they only made it one variation. I'm not complaining. It's just gonna be funny to see, like, when we get to the time where people actually start getting the horse, for the people who do it nearly every day, you're gonna just see everyone riding it. Yeah, I think it's awesome that they gave us a horse for free. Like, wow, props to you, Star Stable. And super fun that we can have something to do every day now for a really long time. That's really nice. I like when you have to grind for something. Okay, next question. Tegan, I think, underscore Cloud Lake asks, what's your best joke? I am kind of bad at jokes. Or like, no, I'm not bad at jokes, but I have terrible memory. So I forget when I hear a good joke. So I don't know if I have a good one in store, at least not one that's not offensive. Um, hmm. I think of can't think of any joke. I only have one joke in mind, which is a joke that a friend of mine told me yesterday, which is, what do you call a boomerang that doesn't work? A stick. It's kind of stupid, but I thought it was a bit funny. It's definitely not the best joke, I know, but it's the only one I can come up with right now. Sorry. Um, okay. Da-da. Let me just find. I think we're almost out. Yeah, I only have one more thing, and that's not really a question. It is Yas show jumper. Like Yas with the YA and then show jumper. Uh, they say, "Hi, Ebba Deerwin. Just randomly wanted to say hi." So, hello. Thank you for saying hi. Hello to you too. I hope you have a good day. Those are basically all the questions and topics I got. So I'm gonna finish this race and then finish this video. But it was really nice to do. I thought I would not like talking so much while training because I thought it would be too hard and distracting and just, I don't know, hard, I guess. But I found out that it's actually kind of nice because I didn't really pay attention to training. I just kind of did it, and like time just flew by, and I was like, la de la, like, oh wait, I've done like 10 races now. I didn't even notice. Like, it's kind of weird how you used to do everything automatically, but it's nice. So if you want me to make more videos like this, either where I let people send in things or I talk about a certain topic, like I can do story time, I can talk about like theories or different topics, like anything really. Let me know. Like the video, write a comment saying you want more. You can also write me on Instagram. You can also join my Discord server if you want. The link is in the description below. And there you can also give suggestions and tell me what you want. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening to me. If you made it this whole way, then props to you. You get cookies. Very good job. And I'll see you in another video. Bye!